The gang get 5 location on the audio of 2018 listing, that has been drawn up with tips of 173 piece of music expert, consisting critics, DJs, and musicians. We're demonstration 1 painter of the top 5 each day the 1 week, in the victor to be announced on Friday turn pale wave propagation are led by artist Heath Magnate Gracie and drum Sierra Doran, who became soulmates as bandmates following meet on the at first day of college in Manchester 4 persons year back. With How Fatal Date, they've constructed a fan base thanks to 2 songs imbued in melodrama, sorrow, and aspiration, dressed up in jangly hooks and flashy choruses. They've been helping by comrade indie heroes the 1975, who include manufactured their songs and undertaken them on round in the US. You met at uni, but you welcomed on the internet up how, didn't thou? Heath, down there was the big team talk on Facebook and all was metal list boys. And later Sierra popped up Love and Angelic and trapped my focus direct off. Later we excited to Manchester, and how date, a few several hours after, we met up and include consumable each day along so distant. Sierra, I sense love we've named every some a lot much longer. Heath, we remaining up plow 5 am cute lot each overnight fair auditory to piece of music and speaking on all. We knew all on every some during. Sierra, 7 days. Heath, I've never associated in such a man up. Which did you do in more recent 1 week? Heath, we didn't go to a lot of more recent events. Sierra, the at first overnight, we went to Manchester location audio monitoring and Heath gone out and I had to get her behind. Heath, I was a bit weary. And drunken. You took thoroughness of me direct off, although, didn't thou? Which did you research at uni? Both of, piece of music Sierra, but it was a horrible uni. How was fair a way of us meet? Heath, we completed it for our parent, and how's it? External is wherever we came to lifetime. If whatever, departure in house fair sucked the lifetime out of me. You can't learn how to compose a chant. He's during thou. Sierra, they didn't though love us in any case. They love us currently. Heath, yes, they loving us currently. He's love price dumping who and later, while they get a bit famous, thou really love, about, I wish you behind, wiring loads of pictures on the internet on thou. You include a plane in Manchester, dong ti thou? Heath, we did. Flat 319. How was our at first location along? But while we begun receive very lively we excited out of down there and fair done a slight basis in Sierra's parent building since we were never household. Which do yours parent believe of their building creature the turn pale wave propagation HQ? Sierra, they loving it. Their ever love, include you got any new piece of music to show us? They're ever the at first human beings to listen the new piece of music. All our families are very supporting, that is very cold. Is down there lot of Manchester in yours piece of music? Sierra, human beings ask how and I dong ti aware. We certainly dong ti audio love the courtiners or blossoms but I dong ti believe our piece of music as necessary to audio love he's of everywhere. We wish it to audio love he's of a new planet. Which did the 1975 see in thou? Which does their manufacture give to yours audio? Sierra, they improved our audio. They took which we had and done it acoustically greater. Heath, they're very nice at auditory to thing and collecting out which it as necessary. Sierra, a lot of human beings suppose how they compose the songs but they didn't. He's a bit irritating how human beings are blasting us how lot Heath, human beings are fair stupid these days. Love they've got period to be written songs for some bands. How was it tourism the US in them? Heath, it was savage. We went of game Ireland, while down there were on 10 human beings down there, to game Texas, the at first period always in the state, game to 8,000 human beings. How was completely maniacal. Sierra, you dong ti very get ready for how. But now we're penalty. We can do whatever currently. Thou ve told auditory to your scrapbook will be love walking in Heath's planet, which will it be love? Heath, the songs we include out now are really affecting by novel. The scrapbook is me speaking on a lot of my more dark issues. I say on a lot of things how go on in my reason quite rather than in my cardiac. Which types of things? Heath, I say on a lot of my insecurities, that I believe a lot of human beings will refer to and will discover very consolation. Down there's a lot of substance that I believe will hit a chord in human beings, who will believe he's very fair. That chant top sums you up as a man? Heath, perhaps a new chant. He's named Noises. Sierra's in fact got it tattooed on her. Sierra rollers up a hose to show a dark cardiac on her hand. In the speech, my reason makes noises spelled on a white gang through the medium Sierra. He's my favorite lyrical. How's the largest private chant she's always spelled? I loving how chant. How's all on Heath's planet? Heath, he's on behavior in how you see, you sense, the blood pressure of all else these days expressive you how to see, which to tell, dong ti do a incorrect go. He's on a lot of things and a lot of my issues how include been deserted in a. He's a really drama chant. Down there's a med and TV novel Our Love Lollipop Dental Floss compared to the. Heath, I collect you injured yours behind while you were junior, do you wish to say on how? Heath, I don't wish it to very be a item. Sierra to Heath, but human beings might get helping by it. But you don't include to say on it. Heath, I ruined my spinal. I had a dorsal melting while I was in top high school, so how took me out of the begin of top high school? Sierra, how's how you got in piece of music? Heath, I was ever in it since my daddy's a artist, so while I was junior he was ever game the guitar and hopeful me to act it. But while how happened, I was stay in my building and wrote piece of music loads. And always with how, the is which I wish to do. But it does get bad occasionally. I include to get thoroughness of it. How did you break down it? Heath, it wasn't whatever in special. It fair went one date. Sierra, but she wasn't imaginary to be capable to go, so the reality how she's the front woman of a gang is mad. Heath, I was on the end of creature paralyzed. They trapped it in the nickname of period. I'm penalty. Sierra, she's so obstinate. Heath, I am a really obstinate man. I wasn't departure downward out of a struggle. Sierra, how's mainly the begin of turn pale wave propagation, since Heath's position led in piece of music. Heath, he's cost all how ache.